Good afternoon. This is Akashvani, and I'm Anubha Rohatgi with the midday news. The headlines. All arrangements put in place for first phase of assembly elections in Chhattisgarh and single-phase polling in Mizoram tomorrow. Filing of nominations ends this evening in Rajasthan. Information Commissioner Heeralal Samariya sworn in as Chief Information Commissioner. IMD predicts heavy rainfall in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal during next 2 days. In chess, Vaishali and Vidit Gujrathi win FIDE Grand Swiss Women's and Open titles in UK. Both qualify for prestigious candidates tournament to be played in Canada in April next year. And in ICC Cricket World Cup, match between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka underway in New Delhi. Polling for single-phase assembly elections in Mizoram on all 40 constituencies and for the first phase in Chhattisgarh on 20 out of total 90 assemblies will be held tomorrow. The Election Commission of India, ECI, has directed the Chief Electoral Officers, CEOs, to ensure that every polling station is equipped with assured minimum facilities. The ECI directed to provide drinking water, waiting shed, toilet with water facility and arrangements for lighting at all polling stations. In Chhattisgarh, all arrangements have been made for the first phase of assembly elections. 20 out of a total of 90 constituencies will go to polls in this phase tomorrow. The fate of 223 candidates will be decided in this phase. More from our correspondent.
Nearly 40 lakh voters in 20 assembly constituencies will decide the electoral fate of 223 candidates in the first phase of voting in Chhattisgarh tomorrow. Chhattisgarh is one of the few states in the country where the number of women voters is more than that of men. Even in the first phase, female voters are around 20 lakh 84,000, whereas male voters are 19 lakh 93,000. About 5,300 polling stations have been set up for voting. Of these, 200 are Sangwari polling stations where only women polling personnel will be posted. Vikalp Shukla, Akashvani News, Raipur.
Mizoram will go to polls tomorrow to elect a new assembly. More than 8.57 lakh electorate, including 4,39,026 women, will decide the fate of 174 candidates. Results are scheduled to be announced on December 3rd. Of the 1,276 voting centres in the state, 149 are remote polling stations. Around 30 polling stations along the interstate and international borders have been declared critical and vulnerable. Here's a report from our correspondent.
With the end of the campaigning period, all eyes are now on the polling day. A total of 174 candidates, including 16 women, are in the electoral battle. All international borders along Myanmar and Bangladesh, as well as interstate borders along Manipur, Tripura and Assam have been sealed. Meanwhile, the State Election Department is taking up all measures, leaving nothing to chance for ensuring clean, peaceful and free and fair election. Jinkante, Akashvani News, Aizawl.
Filing of nominations will end today for Rajasthan Assembly elections. Several leaders from the ruling Congress, the BJP and other parties will submit their nominations today. Scrutiny of papers will take place tomorrow. In Madhya Pradesh, campaigning has reached its peak as the voting date approaches. Leaders of all major political parties, including the BJP and Congress, are campaigning in support of their candidates. For the BJP, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in Gwalior and Raisen, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan in Vindhya region, Union Ministers Jyotiraditya Scindia in Gwalior and Chambal region, Arjun Munda in Raisen, Prahlad Patel in Gotegaon, Rajiv Chandrasekhar in Bhopal and MP Ravi Kishan is campaigning in Anuppur and Umaria in support of party candidates. At the same time, Congress leaders Priyanka Gandhi and Kamal Nath are holding meetings in the Malwa region. Senior leader Jairam Ramesh is in Jabalpur and Supriya Srinath is in Bhopal. Other leaders, including former Chief Minister Digvijay Singh and Ajay Singh, are also busy in campaigning. Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav and BSP Chief Mayawati are campaigning in Damoh and Niwari, respectively. In Bhopal, Shailendra Singh, brother of Leader of Opposition Dr. Govind Singh, joined the BJP today. Many other leaders joined BJP along with him. Meanwhile, green polling stations are being set up by the Election Commission in Madhya Pradesh for the first time. A report.
Environment-friendly materials like bamboo, banana leaves are being used to provide basic facilities to the voters and polling parties at these green polling stations. Jabalpur District Panchayat CEO Jayati Singh informed that the purpose of making eco-friendly polling stations is to make people aware about the conservation of nature.
हम लोग जबलपुर में इस बार जो मतदान की थीम है उसे ग्रीन के ऊपर बेस कर रहे हैं. इसका मतलब कि जो सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक मटेरियल है उनको हम लोग इस्तेमाल नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो इस बार हमारा प्रयास रहेगा कि जो हमारे पर्यावरण के प्रतिकूल जो पदार्थ होते हैं, जो ऐसी वस्तुएं होती हैं, उनका प्रयोग कम से कम करें और एक अच्छा उदाहरण प्रस्तुत करें.
At the same time, arrangements are also being made to serve food made from Sriyan to the polling parties at polling stations located in rural areas. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
Information Commissioner Heeralal Samariya was today sworn in as the Chief Information Commissioner. President Draupadi Murmu administered the oath of office to him at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Mr. Samariya was currently serving as the Information Commissioner in the Central Information Commission. A special Indian Air Force C-130 flight arrived in Nepal yesterday, carrying the first consignment of emergency relief materials worth 10 crore rupees. That included tents, blankets, tarpaulin sheets, as well as essential medicines and medical equipment. In a statement, the Indian Embassy in Kathmandu said the first consignment of emergency relief materials arrived at Nepalganj. Indian Ambassador Naveen Srivastav handed over the relief materials to Nepal's Deputy Prime Minister and Defence Minister Purna Bahadur Khatka. National capital Delhi continues to be covered in a thick haze as air quality remains in the severe category. The Central Pollution Control Board said air quality index was recorded 435 at 12 noon. The medical director in Lok Nayak Jayaprakash Narayan LNJP Hospital in Delhi, Dr. Suresh Kumar, said over the last couple of days the air quality index has been very severe and it is a medical emergency. He said people are complaining of breathlessness, sore throat, wheezing, cough, irritation in the eyes and restlessness. Dr. Kumar said daily 25 to 30 patients are coming to the emergency department of LNJP Hospital. He said people have to avoid these pollutants by taking care of themselves and they must wear the mask.
The air quality index is very, very severe. It is more than 500. It means it is a medical emergency. And people are complaining of breathlessness, sore throat, wheezing, cough, irritation in the eyes, and even the restlessness and the blood pressure of some of the patient is going up. And there is a recent ICMR study which shows that air pollution is causing lot of problem with the health of the people, and large number of patients are having a premature death because of pollution. We can protect ourselves. We must wear the mask. Simple mask is fair enough.
The odd-even vehicle system will be applicable for 1 week from 13th to the 20th of this month in Delhi in view of air pollution. This was informed by Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai. The India Meteorological Department forecast heavy rainfall in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal during the next 2 days. Heavy rainfall is also likely over Rayalaseema and South Interior Karnataka today. The IMD said fresh western disturbance is likely to affect western Himalayan region from tomorrow. It has also predicted light to moderate rainfall at some places over Andaman and Nicobar Islands during the next 7 days. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The 54th International Film Festival of India, IFFI, will be held in Goa from the 20th of this month. The festival will continue till 28th November. Briefing media at a curtain-raiser press conference in New Delhi today, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said IFFI Goa gives an important platform to global films. He said IFFI is one of the biggest cultural extravaganza in the world. The minister said it is a beacon of cinematic excellence, bring together finest talents from across the country and the world.
After the great success of G20 presidency, हमारे 54वें IFFI में भी उसी दिशा में एक कदम है जहां पूरे विश्व की फिल्मों को एक मंच देने का अवसर यहां पर मिलता है। अगर आप कुल मिलाकर देखेंगे दुनिया भर में बहुत सारे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म फेस्टिवल होते हैं, जहां 14 प्रेस्टिजियस फेस्टिवल्स में हमारे कांस, बर्लिन, वेनिस, टोरंटो से लेकर ईफी का नाम भी बहुत बड़ा है। साउथ एशिया में इकलौता ऐसा इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल है जिसकी धूम हर वर्ष 20 नवंबर से 28 नवंबर तक होती है गोवा में।
He said the international competition is a selection of 15 acclaimed feature films of important genres, representing the emerging trends in the aesthetics, sense and politics of film, as envisioned by the masters and young voices alike. Mr. Thakur said the international jury will select the winner of the coveted Best Film Award, which includes the Golden Peacock, 40 lakh rupees monetary component and certificates for the director and producer. He added the prestigious Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award will be bestowed upon the renowned Hollywood actor and producer Michael Douglas at the 54th International Film Festival of India.
इस बार हमारे एक्टर और प्रोड्यूसर हु इज द शाइनिंग स्टार ऑफ वर्ल्ड सिनेमा एंड हु इज नोन फॉर हिज कंट्रीब्यूशन इन द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, माइकल डगलस, उनको सत्यजीत रे लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड फॉर एक्सीलेंस इन वर्ल्ड सिनेमा उसके लिए दिया जा रहा है। इंटरनेशनल सेक्शन हमारा ऐसा है जहां पर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर की फिल्मों को यहां पर दिखाने का अवसर मिलता है। मुझे कहते हुए प्रसन्नता है कि इस बार 3 गुना ज्यादा वृद्धि हुई है इंटरनेशनल सेक्शन में।
The minister said India's media and entertainment industry is the 5th largest market globally and the market is growing with each passing year. Malaysian Foreign Minister Zamri Abdul Qadir arrived in New Delhi late last night for his first India visit. The visit, scheduled from November 5th to the 8th, is aimed at strengthening the enhanced strategic partnership between the two countries. Mr. Qadir will co-chair the 6th India-Malaysia Joint Commission meeting, JCM, with Dr. S. Jaishankar in New Delhi, the national capital, tomorrow. In chess, our Vaishali drew her last round game against Mongolia's Batkhoyak Mungutun to win the FIDE Women's Grand Swiss 2023 at the Isle of Man in UK last night. Vidit Gujrathi beat Alexandru Pretke of Serbia to record his 7th victory in the event and take the top spot in the open section. Both players have qualified for the prestigious Candidates Tournament to be played in April next year in Canada. Both Vaishali and Vidit ended with identical 8.5 points apiece and stayed a half point clear of nearest rivals. While Vaishali got richer by over 20 lakh rupees, Vidit took home a whopping prize purse of over 66 lakh rupees. Vaishali has become the first Indian to win the Grand Swiss and will have a task cut out in the candidates alongside India's first woman Grandmaster Koneru Hampi. Hampi is likely to qualify by virtue of her higher rating, but the decision will be known only in January 2024. In ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, the match between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka is underway at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. Sri Lanka were 6 for the loss of 1 wicket in 2 overs when reports last came in. Earlier, Bangladesh won the toss and elected to bowl. Both teams have played 7 matches so far, out of which Sri Lanka have won 2 matches, while Bangladesh has been victorious in only 1 match. Today's match may not make any difference for these teams' prospects in the ICC World Cup 2023. Sri Lanka is currently at the 7th position with 4 points and Bangladesh is at 9th place with 2 points in the league table. Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has congratulated the Indian women's hockey team on winning Asian Champions Trophy. In a social media post, Mr. Thakur said, a historic moment for Bharatiya women's hockey as they dethroned Japan and are now the Asian Champion Trophy winners. Key domestic share indices rose 0.65% in today's afternoon session as investors feel optimistic amid global cues. The Sensex was up 417 points at 64,781 and the Nifty was up 125 points at 19,356 when reports last came in. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. All arrangements put in place for the first phase of assembly elections in Chhattisgarh and single-phase polling in Mizoram tomorrow. Filing of nominations ends this evening in Rajasthan. Information Commissioner Heeralal Samariya sworn in as Chief Information Commissioner. IMD predicts heavy rainfall in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Karaikal during next 2 days. In chess, R. Vaishali and Vidit Gujrathi win FIDE Grand Swiss, Women's and Open titles in UK. Both qualify for the prestigious Candidates Tournament to be played in Canada in April next year. And in ICC Cricket World Cup, Match between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka is underway in New Delhi. And with that, we end the midday news.